Zeke Jones, National Freestyle Coach, fresh off a tour which took you through the greater part of the former Eastern Bloc. We're going to talk a little bit about the performances in Poland. Got a couple medals there. How do you think the guys performed overall, the ones that medaled and even the ones that didn't?
Well, you know, the Poland-Ukrainian tournament are premier pre-world championships. You saw probably 70 to 80% of all the number ones that'll be competing in the world championship, so that was good. It gave us an indicator of where we're at, not only with our world team members, but other national team and other wrestlers on our U.S. team. So I thought that was good. Overall performance was good. A lot of good individual performances, but not enough medals.
In terms of the guys that did medal, Trent Paulson got a big fall, winning a bronze medal. Tervel ultimately took third. Didn't have a chance to wrestle the Russian again, but with a forfeit there. But in terms of those two guys' performance overall, how do you think they stand? Obviously, Tervel being on the world team and Trent right there on the cusp.
Well, you know, both of them beat former world medalists. That was good. But we know they're capable of doing that. I think it's time for a guy like Tervel or Trent to break through, to beat the best guy in the world, to beat that world medalist, and do 4 or 5 matches in a row. That's really what I think we're at the point with several of our guys where they're putting in a medal performance. But to make the gold medal performance, you got to put 4 of those matches together. And I think that's the next step for them.
In terms of those 4 or 5 matches, it's good to get that in the international competition. How are you going to try to simulate that with a month to go before we hit the World Championships?
Well, in our 2-week training camp in August, when we'll have our world team out here, we will focus on match competition preparation. And every match is a gold medal match, not just the first match or the last match. Every single match is a gold medal match, and that's how we'll prepare when we get ready to do our world team simulation or world championship simulation. We'll have to do that. And it's all about right here. It's all in the mind. It's getting them ready to peak mentally for each match, for each 4 to 6 minute bout. They just have to be ready. Got to be ready mentally.
What about guys in first-time world teamers like Nick Simmons? He took 5th, had some good wins along the way though.
Yeah, I mean, we're beating world Olympic medalists. You know, we can beat 2 of them in a tournament, but we got to string 4 matches together. That's the next step. You know, I think that's probably the big takeaway just from what we need to do to win gold medals at the World Championships is string matches together. But like anything, you got to have a good match plan. You can't just beat 2 people and then in the third bout not have a good match plan for the next guy you're about to encounter who has a specific technique or tactic that he's very good at. We got to be able to string those together, have a good match plan for each guy that we compete against. And then I think it's just technical things. We got to focus on our finishing, stealing periods, not letting periods get stolen from us, good clinch tactics, doing the little things, right? It's all about the inches, not about the miles, and we got to put a focus on that.